All right. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I wanted to jump on and create this short video about the power of the mind as it relates to peace of mind. So a lot of people in today's world suffer with a lot of different things like anxiety, stress, worrying, all of this kind of thing. And what it's coming from is lack of discipline of thinking. So peace of mind is earned. It's earned through disciplining our thinking and training our thinking to dwell on things of a positive nature, and that takes practice. We spoke yesterday about the power of attitude, and it's a skill to start to reframe how we look at the world and to see it from the positive polarity. So if you know anybody that's suffering with anxiety or worry, share this video with them. I'm going to be reading a powerful essay called Serenity by James Allen, and this essay was actually written in 1902, so it has survived the test of time and is a very profound, very beautiful, very thought-provoking essay on exactly this topic, serenity. So I'm going to read this, and if anybody would like a copy of this essay, just comment the word serenity in the comments below. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort in self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A person becomes calm in the measure that they understand themselves as a thought-evolved being, for such knowledge necessitates the understanding of others as a result of thought. And as a person develops a right understanding and sees ever more clearly the internal relations of things by the action of cause and effect, they cease to fuss, fume, worry, and grieve. They remain poised, steadfast, and serene. The calm person, having learned how to govern themselves, knows how to adapt themselves to others, and they, in turn, reverence their spiritual strength. They feel that they can learn from the calm person and rely upon them. The more tranquil a person becomes, the greater is their success, their influence, their power for good. Even the ordinary trader will find their business prosperity increase as they develop a greater self-control and equanimity, for people will always prefer to deal with a person whose demeanor is equitable. The strong, calm person is always loved and revered. And it's so true, isn't it? It's so nice to be around someone whose energy, voice, and everything, they have a calming presence. They are like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land or a sheltering rock in a storm. Who does not love a tranquil heart, a sweet-tempered, balanced life? It does not matter whether it rains or shines, or what changes come to those who possess these blessings, for they are always serene and calm. That exquisite poise of character that we call serenity is the last lesson of culture. It is the flowering of life, the fruitage of the soul. It is precious as wisdom, more desirable than fine gold. How insignificant mere money-seeking looks in comparison with a serene life, a life that dwells in the ocean of truth, beneath the waves, beyond the reach of the tempests, in the eternal calm. How many people we know who sour their lives, who ruin all that is sweet and beautiful by explosive tempers, who destroy their poise of character? How many people mar their happiness by a lack of self-control? How few people we meet in life who are well-balanced, who have that exquisite poise which is characteristic of the finished character. Yes, humanity surges with uncontrolled passion, is tumultuous with ungoverned grief, is blown about by anxiety and doubt. Only the wise person, only they whose thoughts are controlled and purified, makes the winds and the storms of the soul obey them. Tempest-tossed souls, wherever you may be, under whatever conditions you may live, know this. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling, and the sunny shore of your ideal awaits your coming. Keep your hands firmly upon the helm of thought. In the core of your soul reclines the commanding officer. Wake them. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Say unto your heart, peace, be still. So powerful. And I want to share two other things on this essay. So I was doing some talks in Ireland before I moved, And there was a woman in one of the talks in the audience, and she was suffering from a lot of anxiety. And I actually recommended her this essay. I sent it to her, and I advised her to write it out for 7 days. And if she liked that, to continue for 30 days. And that was that anyway. And on day 18, so 18 days later, I get an email from this woman. And she's telling me she's on day 18 of the writing, and she made a list of all of the positive impacts it has had on her life. So again, peace of mind is earned. She was doing the work, repetition of the ideas, writing it out. So it's written like a writing meditation. And the other one that I want to share there, it talks about, people that have explosive tempers. I was passing by this billboard here, and it was saying for every 60 seconds you're angry, you lose a minute of happiness. And, it was just kind of this sort of interesting way of putting it. But basically, like, we have a choice as to what we decide to get emotionally involved in. And a lot of people don't exercise that choice. They're thinking about whatever's on the outside, whether it's the news, the media, whatever they're navigating, versus thinking independently. And we want to start thinking for ourselves and in our own way. So this is some inspiration for everybody. And again, if you would like a copy of that essay and you want to try it out as a writing meditation, I would highly encourage that. And if you know anybody who would benefit from this material, please feel free to share this video with them. Happy Friday, everybody, and we'll see you all soon.